because it made me feel better, and your opinions voiced a lot about how I feel about the man just harassed me. I work full time. I go to school at night. I'm just trying to better my life, and I'm getting pulled over for shit all the time.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to update my tags. Hey, but that costs money, and I'm doing the best I can, and they're just on my ass, and it's just, man, the way that you just went off, I was just like, that you should be running this country, not the fucking idiots that we have,
Well, thank you. Look, all I'm basically saying is the police force was, let's get back to basics is what I'm saying. Why does a society have a police force? The society has a police force to stop crime for the people that pay the taxes. It's really an unspoken agreement, but here's the agreement. There's a certain portion of society, and hopefully the lion's share of society, who is going to go to work, and we're going to commute to work, and we're going to go to our jobs, and we're going to fulfill our duties as citizens. We're going to head off to work every day, and we're going to earn a paycheck, and from that paycheck, we're going to take a portion of that paycheck, and we're going to give it to the city. And in return, you guys keep the order. So you keep the street lights on, you fill the potholes, and you stop gangbangers from breaking into my house and raping me in the middle of the night. LAPD says to protect, that is to protect the citizens and protect the taxpayers and the people that pay them, and to serve those people. Not serve with summonses and bullshit tickets, but to serve the people. It doesn't say to hassle and fuck with. It doesn't say to bilk and rape. It doesn't say to wring like a fucking bar rag until every last nickel falls out of it. It says to protect and serve. Please read the side of your fucking door before you get into your car and stop fucking with the people that you're supposed to be protecting and serving. If you go back to, California, I'm sure 200 years ago, there was a sheriff. And that sheriff was to wait around for the Dalton boys to come to town and make sure there wasn't any problems. And if someone got shot in a saloon, they'd take the guy who shot him and throw him into the drunk tank, and so on and so forth. But it wasn't to pull over every guy who was riding a horse and fuck with him. Hey, what's going on with those saddlebags? It looks to me like your horse's tail's an extra 6 inches too long. I'm going to have to write you a ticket. Just go ahead and give me a piece of gold for that. And by the way, is that a proper saddle? Has that saddle been certified? I don't see any tags on that saddle. That saddle's not been updated. You need to pay me $20 so I can put a sticker on that saddle that says it's been updated. And by the way, the gas coming out of the ass of your horse, has that been certified? Has that been checked up? I suggest you take your horse to one of our ass gas certification centers, pay that guy $50, pay me $50, then pay the DMV, oh, they don't exist, the horse MV, another $50. We'll get you back onto your horse again. Oh, hold on a second. You think you can just pull your horse up to a hitching post and leave your horse there? Oh, no. I'm going to have one of my deputies stand by your horse, and you can pay him so that your horse can park there. Is that how it worked? I don't think so. We had a sheriff. That sheriff's job was everybody in the town is going to pay him $1 a month, and he's going to protect the citizens in the town. And that's how it worked. It went on that way for tens of years. They just decade after decade, cops looking out, protecting, and serving. Somehow they decided they were on some kind of campaign to raise funds. That started a few years back, and it has just spun out of control. It does not say on the side of the car to bully and rape. It says to protect and serve. When can we get back to this? What happened along the way? We go to work, we pay our taxes, they use some of that tax money for your salary, and you bust the bad guys, and we all get on with our lives. Can we please get back to that? And what the fuck do our kids have to look forward to? I mean, if you think about what it was like 20 years ago, they weren't handing out chicken shit jaywalking tickets every fucking 5 feet, and they weren't handing out no front license plate tickets and all that other kind of chicken shit bullshit. Think about what the hell our kids are going to have to do. Cop's just going to show up to their house every morning, knock on the door, and you're going to have to peel off a 20, and he's going to climb back in his cruiser, maybe bangs your wife, leaves a Duke in your toilet, gets back in the cruiser and takes off. Is that the future we can look forward to? And I know LA is by far the worst of any town in America. This shit would not go down in other towns. I've traveled around. There's no fucking way this stuff would fly in Texas or in New Orleans. All right, let's keep going.